AITA. My husband stole my pillow. There isn't much backstory here, but it's caused a major fight in our household and I'm seriously questioning everything given how absolutely ridiculous this whole thing is. I sleep with 2 pillows. One for my head and I hug the other. I've slept this way for 30 plus years. The other night my husband couldn't find his pillow. I was like, that's odd. Go grab one. We have 2 pillows in our office guest room, 2 pillows in our primary guest room, and 2 pillows in our linen closet, all within 10 feet of our master bedroom. Instead, he acted like this was absurd and insisted I give him my second pillow even though he wasn't in bed. Yet and called me a 6-year-old for needing to sleep with a second pillow. I had already been in bed for 20 plus minutes trying to sleep and had a few drinks earlier in the night, so to avoid a fight I just gave him my second pillow. Didn't sleep very well. The next night, I tell him when I go to sleep to find his pillow as I need both of mine. He acts extremely annoyed and scoffs that he'll just sleep in the guest room because I'm ridiculous. Many more words were exchanged about how I'm selfish. He thinks he put his pillow in our daughter's playpen for her to climb on, and since he gave up his pillow for her, why couldn't I give him one of mine? First of all, I gave our daughter an extra pillow from our closet. I still don't know where his pillow is. But regardless, why does he need my pillow when there's access to 5 or so more? I would say giving him my pillow the first night was generous when there's easy access to so many. Am I truly being an asshole for telling a 32-year-old man to grab another pillow? Or is he an asshole for being completely insistent that he has to have my pillow? If I wasn't responsible for every single thing in our lives, house, daughter, medical, dog, etc., maybe this wouldn't be such a big deal. But I feel like it's just him taking something away from me for no reason when I already give so much. NTA pillows don't just walk away. The way your husband is acting, it sounds like he is playing mind games and did something with his own pillow just so he could get on your case about your second pillow. Regardless, he's being a complete ass about the whole thing and you shouldn't give in to the foolishness. Obviously, he's hidden his own pillow and is trying to manipulate you into giving up the second pillow. NTA. Tell him to stop playing games and get his own pillow out. He's already told you why he's insisting on taking it. He's called it childish and insulted you for using a second pillow. He wants you to stop and he's going to push you until you do what he wants. Like he always does. Honey, why are you okay with being treated this way? Why do you think this is as good as it gets for you? Let him sleep in the guest room. Let him sulk and pout. You know what the next step is. He probably follows the same pattern for every disagreement. He's going to escalate. You deserve love and compassion from your partner, but especially from yourself. You are allowed to do the things you like to do, especially if it's not hurting anyone else. My husband and I both sleep the same way you do. NTA. A good therapist can help you figure out if this relationship is really serving your needs. You are worthy. NTA. There is definitely something else going on with your husband. No grown-up man should behave this way in this situation. Either he's trying to manipulate you or there is something else going on entirely. NTA. He's waving red flags with this. Overblown absurd arguments are a red flag. There is no need at all for his behavior. This is weird and gaslighty, and I do not think you are wrong to very sharply nip it in the bud. NTA. But this is just such a weird thing to fight about. Maybe he's instigating this fight because of some other issue? NTA. It seems childish to fight about, but and called me a 6-year-old for needing to sleep with a second pillow. He's acting like a 6-year-old by not just getting a new pillow from one of the other places and starting a fight about it. Also, if I wasn't responsible for every single thing in our lives, house, daughter, medical, dog, etc., maybe this wouldn't be such a big deal. This makes him more of an awe. Does he pull any of his own weight around the house, or are you doing that too? NTA, that's super weird and red flaggy. How sure are you that he didn't decide that you sleeping with a pillow is immature or whatever, and he was going to force you to grow up by hiding his pillow? You were in bed and he wasn't. It was his pillow missing. Why was this your problem at all? Why did you need to be involved beyond, "Hey honey, have you seen my pillow?" and keeping an eye out the next day, or adding a new one to the grocery list? NTA. Costco sometimes has these great body pillows. They're around 45 feet long and would be even better than a regular pillow to hug when you sleep. Why do I mention this? Imagine how petty it would be to get one of those as your hugging pillow. My wife loves hers. Your husband is most definitely being in awe here. If I had to guess, he has gotten it into his head that you don't really need the second pillow and is doing all of this to break you of the habit. You'll have to break him instead. Since he won't grab a pillow from somewhere else, you grab one. If I'm right, his pillow will keep disappearing, and you'll have to keep grabbing others. No matter what though, don't try to sleep without two pillows. That has been your sleep pattern for decades. He cannot change it overnight simply by stealing your hugging pillow. Does it suck? Yes. If I'm right, he's now committed to his mindset though. Talking it over and rational discussion won't work anymore. You'll just have to be more stubborn than he is. Holy hell, NTA. I sleep with 3 pillows and no man will ever change that. $5 says he's hidden his own pillow to break you of this habit. Then on the other hand, the thought that he is subtlety trying to be the thing you clutch at night. But he doesn't want to come out and just ask for some reason did come to mind. Maybe inquire about that? Even still, that highlights other big issues. Lacking communication and masculinity, so fragile a gentle breeze in Tucson as would shatter it. But if not, totally NTA. He's compromising your sleep for something that seemingly has no effect on him. Edit. Grammar. No rational adult would make your pillow this big of an issue. They'd go to the closet and get another pillow. It's super odd that your husband is dying on this hill. I feel like there's a bigger story here. Maybe he's trying to pick a fight for another reason? Has he always been like this? Either way, NTA. NTA. Why can't he get his pillow back from your daughter's playpen? I'm assuming she's under the age of 5 if she's still being put in a playpen, and definitely wouldn't know the difference if it was his pillow or a guest room pillow. Why does he insist on taking one of your pillows knowing full well the house is full of them? His behavior is odd and it suggests there might be something more to this than just a pillow. If you had served a large dinner, and he wanted more, would he then grab it off of your plate instead of from the serving bowl? He appears both lazy and unconcerned with your comfort. Maybe he moved to the guest bedroom B.C. He expects to be catered to like a guest. NTA. NTA. I laid back about most things. I don't even care which direction the toilet paper rolls, or how the dishwasher is loaded. But do not mess with my pillows. I need to. And they need to be positioned just so. NTA. You have big problems in this marriage. It's far from just a pillow issue. His lack of concern about your happiness and comfort indicates the kind of contempt that only manifests when partners are harboring resentment. Resentment and contempt are the #1 predictors of future divorce when experts have studied how couples interact and followed their relationship. I'd be willing to bet money that this isn't the only issue that we'd see this behavior expressed in. There's a good book on this by author John Gottman. 7 Principles for Making Marriage Work. Highly recommend it to friends who are having similar issues. I sleep with 4 pillows. No joke. 2 for my head. 2 body pillows. When traveling I can make do with 1 body pillow I bring with, but I sleep terribly. In my case it helps align my hips, which can get really painful otherwise. My husband would never try to take my pillow. NTA. Let him sleep in the guest room. He did something with his pillow and he knows what. This is some weird gaslighting mind game. NTA. Is it usual for him to act like a 6-year-old? Is this him acting out as a result of something else happening in his life? Odd for a grown-ass man to be so utterly ridiculous. Not out of the realms of possibility, but just thinking why someone would be so pathetic over a pillow. Sounds like he's trying to find a reason to start an argument. NTA to tell him to get his own pillows and insist on keeping your own. There are other pillows he can get himself if he truly has lost his pillow. But the second this turned into an actual fight, one of you should have been like, what is this actually about? This fight is stupid. I've done research and tested, vetted all my pillows. I would give one up for a night. Maybe 2. But it would be on my to go buy themselves another pillow or buy me exactly the pillow they are taking. NTA. NTA, this is honestly disturbing. Does he regularly get upset over ridiculous things?
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. AmITheAsshole is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.